I got accepted to a house.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I got accepted into my own little house. Misfits house.
All
It was
right,
over.
well,
Crab rave.
Okay. If you're going to talk about that, we need to address why that's happening.
Sure.
Because we haven't at all addressed it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Basically, Misfits house is on a 1-year lease. And we have the office now, so it doesn't really make sense for us to all to live together.
And we also can't renew our lease. They won't let us.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
we were going to move out.
We were like too good at tenants.
Yeah, we were really reliable, really awesome tenants.
So we just decided, fucking.
Yeah.
Look, when you're dealing with a group house, it's just like it just seems like it's more stress than it's worth.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, you're mixing a living environment with a working environment with people whose personalities may clash, and that was obviously a risk from the get-go.
Called it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Called it. Literally told you so.
No one's personalities clash. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's not that.
I'm saying there's a possibility.
no, I'm talking about Fitz. I'm talking about Fitz saying called it.
No, I'm saying I called that the house was fundamental. Oh, you know, it's hard because the house definitely created some cool shit.
Yeah, the house had risk.
Yeah.
That there was risk involved living together, and we all recognized that.
Yeah.
And whenever there was an issue in the living situation with pet peeves or whatever, we would always sit down when we had the podcast set there, and we'd sort it after a podcast, and and it was all healthy, it was all good. No one ever hated each other, any of that shit.
The issues were more with things like just the house being like shit or power.
Yeah,
or,
well,
that was
our internet.
Whatever.
The gas was off for a month. There were a lot of obstacles. There were a lot of challenges that went into it, and at the end of the day, it was a huge learning experience for everybody.
It was a massive experience.
It's just from this point going forward, we have an office space that we'll all commute to. We'll all have our own individual houses to have privacy and time away, and an area to properly make our content and live our lives within our means.
Like one thing people don't understand about like a YouTuber group house is how different it is to just living with your friends normally. Because like normally, you move out of home and you might be lucky enough to flat with your friends. It's like, that's great. But during the day, all of you are separated at your own different jobs. Yeah. Whereas for us, it was like during the day, all of us are together doing our same jobs.
Yeah.
So it's like there was no separation at all between work and
Like
standard
living our lives.
which was fine. It hasn't really been that much of an issue. But I mean, we're like ready to take the next step. I'm so keen to live alone. I'm so keen to experience that.
Fucking love living alone, dude.
Also, oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Don't worry.
Yeah, but that's the plan. The plan at the very least, lease is up in a couple of months. I move in early October, get my keys. I move in. I start buying up my IKEA furniture and furnish my house and fucking get to making content.
And
I'm gonna have NBN, bro. I'm gonna have fucking good internet. I'm gonna have hot water. I'm gonna it's all gonna be sorted out.
Nice.
And I'm very excited.
I remember when we first moved into the house, we all said the ideal, just before we moved into the house, I guess, we were like, the ideal situation would be for all of us to live in the same city and just have an office.
Yes.
And that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yep.
Just by the nature of the beginning of
What did you
everything.
say?
Nothing.
Just from the beginning of everything, the idea is, the justification for the house is everybody's there, everyone's in the same place. It'll be easier to coordinate, easier to communicate, make some content, start it up, and then once that lease is over, we'll have an office by then or a warehouse office space or whatever, and then move into it. After the lease is over.
It's not going to change the content at all, which is something
It'll probably make it
I want to
better,
stress. Because I've had this a lot on stream, people being like, oh my God, does this mean Misfits is over and stuff?
No.
But think about the videos. How often do we actually film at home?
I mean, we had a good amount. It's just recently.
But they're usually like little intros before we do something else.
Yeah, there was one video, what really happens at Misfits House. Was that the one with the bouncy castle? Or was that the one where...
Yeah,
That was a dedicated video.
Our best content has always been our trips.
Exactly.
Or our like just a random idea that we do where we, go out and we do some crazy shit.
Pre-planned stuff is pretty fucking like, I don't know. I like more spontaneous stuff.
Spontaneousness has always been a theme for us, I think.
So we may be moving out, but it's not going to change anything.
No, it's not going to change a lot at all.
I think we realized doing things like the TikTok video or anything where it was like sitting down on a couch and like trying to be YouTubers properly, that we're just not those types of people where we're like able to sit down and turn on this personality where it's like, what's up guys? This is the video idea. Like we're just like, I don't think we vibe that way. I think we're better when we're just thrown in a situation.
And then it's left up to our improv.
Yeah. And we're just being filmed like being ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And even if we did like a video where we did sit down and it did act like, that, overexcited, switched on personality thing, mean, people. That's not what people want
people
from
see
us.
people will see right through that shit.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.